Hi, Timothy Unkert here, and welcome to my channel. For this video, I thought it'd be interesting, since I live in Vail, Colorado, to use Python to find all the breweries in Colorado. So that's what I'll be doing. Now, I found this website, openbrewerydatabase.org, and if we go here and we look, we can see that it has a bunch of different things, but we want to find the data set. So if we go to the data set and click on here, it'll go to a GitHub page. And on the GitHub page, they have this Breweries Light CSV. And that's what I'm going to use, because that only has like a certain amount of things on it. It only has 4 items: the name, city, state, and country. Okay. So what I've done is I've already gone ahead and downloaded that file, and I have it right here, Breweries Light CSV. And what I want to do is I'm going to take that file and I'm going to change it to a JSON file. So I'm just looking online. I'm just going to type CSV to JSON, and there is a bunch of free websites that do this. I've used this one, so let's try it with this one. So we're going to change it to a JSON file, and then we're going to use Python to just take out all the rest of the states besides Colorado, because I don't really care about those, and just give me back the breweries in Colorado. So let's go to choose file here, and I'm going to click on this to choose the file. Okay, and this will take a moment. I think my internet is getting a little slow in the afternoon here, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm going to go to my downloads where I have it, and I'm going to go to breweries.light.csv, and let's open that. Okay, and I'm going to just do CSV to JSON. So I'm going to click on that, and we'll download the result. Hopefully. Let's try that again. There we go. All right, so now we click Show in Folder. And I'm going to just cut this file right now, and I'm going to go into my Linux files, and I want to paste it in the folder that I'm going to use. So I'm going to paste it in here, and we're good with that. So now we have it in the folder. So now we can close this stuff out, and we can see it's in the folder right here as the breweries.light.json file. So that's good. All right, cool. So now we can import a module that we'll need, which is the JSON module. That'll help us to deal with JSON files. And we're going to open this JSON file, which is called, again, breweries.light.json. And we're going to read it. The encoding that we're going to use is going to be UTF-8. And we'll just say new line equals just that, so we don't have the /n. And then we'll say as brew file. Let's do brew_file. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is say that brews equals json.load, and then we're going to load the brew file. Okay. All right, so we're good with that. Now we're going to create a variable called Colorado Brews, and we're going to set that equal to a file that's going to be created when we run this program, which is going to be a text file. So we're going to open, we'll call it Colorado brews, but .txt, because we want a text file. We will append to the text file, and we'll give it an encoding of UTF-8. Okay, and we'll say for brew in brews. So we're going to use a for loop to loop through it. We'll say if brew, and we're going to get a dictionary for each brew item in brews. So we'll take a certain part of the dictionary, And we probably want to take a look at this JSON file. This is how I know this stuff. So if we look at the breweries.json, we've got name, city, state within what this is all going to become a dictionary. So we want to access the state and set it to Colorado. That's what we care about, or I care about, rather. You can do whatever state you're watching this in. So we'll say if brew state double equals Colorado, well, then what we're going to do is we're going to take the Colorado brews, that file we created, we're going to write to it the brew, and we'll access the name in the dictionary. And then I'm going to append a comma and a space. And then let me close this out so you can see this better. And then we'll append the brew city. So I'm going to get the name and the city, and we're going to list these all out in Colorado, okay, onto this text file. All right. Now, I want to format this nicely, so I also want for each of these items to write just a line break, which I'm going to do with the /n here. And then I'm going to go down out of here and just close the Colorado Brews file, because I didn't use with open, so it didn't close automatically. I used a variable set to equal open. You can do either way, but this way I have to close it. So I'm going to close it, and I'm going to save my file, and I'm going to now open a terminal, and we'll run the file, which is findbreweries.py. So we'll do Python 3 find_breweries.py. We'll run it. It's run. We'll list out the storage, and we'll see we've got this Colorado brews.txt. So I'm going to exit out of the terminal. I'm going to open the file tree on the right here, and I'm going to go and click on the Colorado brews. And now I've got, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I've got a list of the street address and the city of each of these companies. All right. And so these are all the breweries that are in Colorado. There are quite a bit. Now, if you wanted to refine this further, let's say I was going to Denver, and let's change this to Colorado brews _city.text, so we won't mess this up. And I'll change this to, say, Denver. If the city equals Denver, then we want to print out the name of the city, or maybe just the name. But let's just do that. We could do that as well, and we could run it again. And this time, if we list out, we've got this Colorado brews _city.txt. So let's take a look at that. So if we take a look at that, now we've got just the breweries that are in Denver, and there's quite a few, but a little bit less than the total amount of breweries that are in Colorado. So anyways, I hope you found this video interesting. You can pretty much apply it to any kind of JSON file you find online to sort the data that you want to see and put it in a text file or whatever kind of file you want of your choice. So if you found this interesting, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. It really does help the channel grow. You can also, in the description, follow me on some of my social platforms, which I'll leave below. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.